Hello there, Dementia Man here. Yeah, you are recording. I just thought I'd show you this. I started it because I was having a bad day with the Parkinson's, but I just thought I'd show you this. The socket on this USB hub, the actual powered bit, had gone wrong. It looks like it's a two-way socket. Anyway, I only want to supply it with power, which I'm going to get from this. It's another USB. Don't know what that was. I'm just going to solder the pink wire to where the positive should go, and the blue wire. Now, the reason I'm going to show you this is to show you the aggravation type thing that you get with Parkinson's of doing such a simple job. I mean, I'm shaking a bit today, and I just thought I'd show you the sort of difficulties you get with Parkinson's. Now, got a tin of wires. That went pretty good, didn't it? Tin the wires, clean off the iron. Gonna put the that's the negative, that's the positive. We'll just trim them up a little bit, which is positive wire, negative wire. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder them on there in backwards. Hope there's enough space under there. It looks like there might be. I might have to fold the case a little bit. Let's just have a look at this. I may have to do it the other way around actually, and put it on the top. Obviously through the hole would be much better. That wire's going to come off in a second. I'll have to resolder that back on. There's the whole panel, it lights up when it's actually on. Anyway, what I'm going to do is these are too long actually. Let's trim them down a little bit. There's hang on a second, I'll get this. You're allowed to laugh if you like. I don't mind. Re-tin them. It actually goes to the end of that there. I may solder it on there, the positive wire. No, it's I think it's a MOSFET. That is, it just tells it when the power's on. Hold the wire so I can tin them again. Just twist them up a little bit. I can never get relax. Of course, because of the Parkinson's, I actually put my soldering up at a higher heat than you would normally use. Yeah, unfortunately it has the effect of melting the insulation a little bit. Let's just put a little bit more solder on this side. That's the positive, that's the negative. Oh, melted the plastic. Anyway, right, this is the positive. Let's do the negative wire first. Can I do this without upsetting it too much? Hang on, we can do it. Hang on. Ah, the ball's moved. I got that one. Now the positive wire. Bend that round there. Sorry, I'm not really in line. There I am. Bring you down a little bit, you might better see it better. Camera might be in my face. Will it be in my way? I don't know. Sorry, I haven't got a zoom thingy bobby. So yeah, then if I can nearly had it then. That's terrible. Ain't right at all. Oh dear. This is a nuisance. Simple thing like this, not mucked up all the time. Here we go again. It got it. Not a very good job, but you know, it actually got it, which is good. I'm going to just give it a test. Did them wires stay on it? No, look, that wire's come off. Oh dear. Start one job, muck up another bit. Let's put a bit of solder on that wire. There. Missed it. Stay still, stay still, stay still. I'll just part them a little bit, they're a bit close. That's got them. I'm going to give it a test. I'll just plug it into this USB here. There, it's actually working. 5 volt DC. That's good. Now we do a bit of hot glue now just to hold the wires in place. How much space have I got? Now this one goes over like this. Don't want too much hot glue. Turn off that. Now, the hot glue may... Let's put the soldering line away. Now the hot glue bit is... I haven't got a thin hot glue stick. Or have I? No, I haven't. I did have something. So, as you can see, this is a bit going to dump on there. This is going to be a bit, I just want a little bit on there. Hold it still. It should work out, because that's the bottom. It's just a clip together. Yeah, that's the bottom. Right, let's have a look at this. Yeah. Hot glue, 100, that's no good. Mine the camera. 360 degrees. I'm trying not to burn myself here. Get that out of the way, mind my glasses. Just try not to set light to the workshop, which I have done in the past. But what you do is just heat it up. I don't want too much glue, but I found with this, if you don't heat it enough, you end up sticking the whole stick to the thing. Alright, I've got the door open to the workshop because of the fumes. Put that back up there. Dob it on there. Now that should work, provided I ain't got too much hot glue on there and it ain't gonna... Let's just let that set. I may put a bit on the outside as well. I hope I ain't got glue in that. Yeah, it's quite nicely made, this little one. Don't know why they put the LEDs on there and there when it's actually, they put it on the end of that capacitor there and there, when it's actually got a connection point for the LED over here. It's got a, oh Jesus. Here we go. It's got a connection point there and there. When obviously it's connected the same way, because that one goes to there. But why they've dobbed it on there and not over there, I do not know. That looks a bit not professional, just like my joint here. Now we're going to see if we can turn it over like this without breaking them wires again. What's going on? Did I do it properly? Let's have a look. Does the case go back on? It does. I'm going to do a little bit more hot glue on that. Let's give it another test while I'm here. Yeah, it lights up and everything. That means it's a powered hub. want a bit of hot glue just on there. It won't matter because it's only for my use, it's not being sold on or anything. It's only to connect my cameras to, because I've ended up, I'm going to put a microscope camera in one of the views so that people can see better, and every now and again I'll just put the microscope on the join. I don't know how it's going to work out. Come on, stop it. Stop it. As you can see, yeah. Oh dear, what a mess. Still, I want it in that other socket, do I? There we go, look at that. Yeah. But at least it's back up and working. I bought it from the boot sale. You know, like most things you buy from boot sales, they don't actually work. Let's bring you over here a little bit. Look. I don't know why you're over there. That's it, we're back in line now. Don't see how that, yeah. I think it might have been the actual plug, because what I found was when you wriggled the wire up at the USB, I could have probably kept this bit and just joined these wires, but that's joining them is USB. I could have done it. I could have just cut and left a bit of wire, twisted them, soldered them, heat sinked them, heat sleeved them, and it would have done the job. But this is a better job. It might not look as good, but it's a better job. We'll let that set because it takes a little while to cool down. I melt my hot glue at 350, 360. You can go higher, but you tend to burn the glue and you get some fumes off of this stuff, which isn't very good for you, obviously. I haven't got a fume extractor in this workshop. I used to have all this gear before I stopped doing it. Let's put that out of the way again. I stopped doing all this sort of work when the dementia started to get bad. But then I was never one for sitting around in the house and watching. I watch a lot of videos, and all that. But then I just got fed up sitting around, and I started doing things and all that. Obviously I do a lot of things around the garden, but not lately because it's been too hot. Right, now look, that's actually set now, which is, well, that's quite a good job. I like that. Where's the other plug? There's the other one. This is the actual data leads that does all the data. Yeah, it still works. I think I will. I think I'll put a cable tie around that and tie that one in there. A little cable tie. Yeah, a little cable tie. Just to tie them together. I just thought you wanted to see how the Parkinson, you can sort of deal with it a little bit. You can't stop it, and I know it's going to get worse once it gets really bad. Yeah. I can't eat my peas off the fork anymore, I tell you, because they go over the table. I have to use a spoon now to eat the peas and stuff like that, and I can't do nothing complicated. Anyway, that's done. Look, I'll plug it in again into its power supply. It's working. It's such a simple job, but it's made so hard by the shakes. You know, I used to be able to do these so easily. Anyway, thank you. Yeah, look, there it is. There's the glue all over the end, just to keep the wire from pulling. I shall set this up because, as I say, I'm gonna have a USB microscope, which is only a handheld one. It's only a little one, but I've done some tests and it all works pretty well. And I'll be using that in some of my videos. Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Hope it was enjoyable to some people. Does it say I'll stop? Okay, see you soon.